Hey guys, Alfred Pham here with TVRG Homes at Remax Gateway. I get a lot of questions about the whole buying process and where to start. A lot of questions actually pertain to the mortgage side of things. So with me, I have Sean Watson from the Mortgage Link. Say hi, Sean.
Hey everyone.
Hey. So we're just gonna go over some basic questions that I'm sure Sean and I, we both hear a lot. So let's get started. Okay. First question that we get a lot is, what documents do I need to start the loan process? So Sean, take it away.
Yeah, so when starting the loan process, the documents you want to prepare, you're going to notice a theme of two things. So we're going to be looking for the last 2 years of W-2s, the last 2 most recent pay stubs if you're paid bi-weekly. We're also going to be looking for 2 most recent bank statements, as well as a copy of your ID. And if you're self-employed, you have any side income, we may ask for your tax returns for the last 2 years, especially if you're using a down payment assistance program or if you have any rental income that you want to show us from your tax returns.
I'm sure you hear this a lot because I always hear it too. So Credit Karma says my credit score is blank. You can fill in whatever they're telling you. How come when you pull my credit score, it's something different?
Yeah, I love Credit Karma. So this is a good question for people preparing to purchase. Credit Karma is going to show you what's called your consumer FICO score, and on our end, we monitor or pull what's called your mortgage FICO score. What's the difference between the two? The consumer FICO score is a little more modern of an algorithm for calculating your credit score, and the mortgage one is a little more conservative, a little older model. When you're looking at your Credit Karma score, it is good to have an idea of what that credit score may be. Simply because on our end, when we pull it, it may be in that same actual ballpark range. In some cases, it may be very similar, not the exact same number, but close. The biggest difference I notice is when you're monitoring on Credit Karma, you're not going to notice the score is not going to be impacted as much by your collections, your judgments, negative items as on the mortgage FICO score. So Credit Karma is great. I love it for self-monitoring. I recommend it so that you have an idea of where your score is. It's not totally off. It definitely is a idea or makeup of what your credit score is. But on our end, it may be a slightly different score that we see.
So I'm sure you get this a lot too. I'm looking to buy maybe like next 6 to 9 months. What can I do from now and then to improve my buying power?
Yeah, so in the next 6 to 9 months, if you're working to improve your purchasing power, a few suggestions I would have would be focus on if you have any credit cards and you're trying to strengthen your credit. The higher you get your credit, it makes the world easier in our world. So if you have credit cards, try to focus paying any balances down to 30% or less. Of course, always pay on time. If you have any judgments, collections, tax liens, things like that, go ahead and pay those off or get those taken care of so that you're coming to the table with a clean slate, and it helps increase your credit score as well. From there, save as much as possible. There are programs that are available for down payment assistance. The lender can help with some lender credits, the seller can help pitch in, but really, you control your destiny when you have a good amount of savings. You can put still the minimum down, but reserves do show strong for an underwriter. So they like to see that after you spent money to purchase the home, there's some money left over in the bank. So working on the credit score, saving as much as you can would be the 2 things I would focus on. And then number 3, don't be shy to call somebody like myself so that we can have a conversation about what your game plan is. That way we can see, are you on track to be able to afford the property you're looking for when it is time for when you're ready. Even if we're not running credit in that first meeting, we can at least have a conversation of what your debt to income ratio looks like, so that way you have an idea of where you'll probably be targeting for a purchase price, as well as a rough idea of how much you may need to have saved.
So thanks, Sean, for all your insight and knowledge. If you have any questions for him or myself, I'll put our contact information below. We also post a lot of videos pretty regularly, so follow us on social media like our Facebook, Instagram as well. That information will also be below. So until next time, we will see you guys later. Thanks, Sean.
See ya.